Hello, welcome to Brief History. It's a new channel dedicated to bring to you some of the important historic events that happened around the world. Please support us by liking and subscribing. It will take nothing from you and it is of value to us. Thank you. Industrial Revolution was a period of transition from small-scale human or handy production to large-scale, more efficient manufacturing process dominated by machine. It is a revolution that succeeded the agricultural revolution, though it can be called global, but its roots or origin was initiated in the Great Britain, continental Europe, and the United States. Although different scholars have argued over the specific period upon which it started, but on average it is believed to have occurred during the period from around 1760 to about 1820 to 1840. This transition includes going from hand production methods to machine, new chemical manufacturing, iron production processes, and mechanized factory system. The Industrial Revolution started as a result of some technological innovation that takes place during the period. For example, mechanization of textile spinning in the 1780s, high rates of growth and steam power for power supply, and the discovery of large-scale iron production that facilitated the invention of some sophisticated machines. Prior to that, most production processes were carried out by local craftsmen, dispersed across cities and villages, making use of hand and simple tools. As far as the Great Britain, the most significant birthplace of this great phenomena, the revolution got ignited because of the relative political stability, steady economy, full of entrepreneurs, infrastructure, and natural resources. Some of the great innovation that fueled the revolution includes milling machine, screw cotton lathe, cylinder boring machine, and steam power for power supply. The most successful industry among all was the textile industry, thanks to the availability of many invented machines and raw materials. Above all, the success of British East India Company that is getting success around the time. This paved a way for new markets for the British goods. The availability of roads, canals, and ports helped a lot in exporting the finished goods to the new markets. With increasing demand, there loomed the shortage of raw material, which forced the British factories to source for it from their colonies, including the newly independent America. This idea of mechanization spread to other parts of the Europe and the United States. They were copying to improve their production. Many innovations by the America's craftsmen helped bring tremendous improvement, making America to catch up too. One of the important movements worth mentioning was the Luddites movement. They were a group of people who were anti-mechanization. Based on their own ideology, they believed machines were a threat to them because it will take away their jobs, as they were mostly small-scale craftsmen who used hand and simple tools for their works. With mechanization, they begin to lose their job. This makes them initiate the movement. They target factories and destroy them by breaking down machines and owning factories. The government has to use military and some militias to protect factories. Another important thing is the philosophical debate among scholars, as in what ideology is best for handling economy, be it communism, socialism, capitalism, and anarchism. Some of the benefits of this great event include the improvement of standards of living, though it doesn't happen overnight, development of cities, and creation of enormous wealth. Having said this, does not mean it has no downside. To mention a few, this event brought about overcrowding in the cities as the result of massive urban migration that saw many people migrating from villages to cities to take factory jobs, with many of them living in poor conditions of hygiene and sanitation. Moreover, with high demand for labor, especially the cheap one, saw many school children dropping out to take factory jobs along their parents. The most unforgiving one being slave labor. Many slaves were brought from places, especially Africa, to work as plantation across Europe and America. Please, I want to look for a favor. We are a new channel. If you enjoyed the video, please support us by liking and subscribing.